It's a terrible start there.
And Kurt Busch trying to move to the inside and take that spot away and take the lead away from Newman, but Newman will have nothing of it.
Whoa, got trouble getting into 3, guys.
Joey Logano.
Big crash.
Oh, he's upside down.
Over and over, Logano goes between 3 and 4.
No.
The car will come back to rest on all 4 tires. Let's show you how this all unfolded here on the restart, going down the back straightaway.
Really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like was one of them got on the brakes and kind of forced. Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this crash. Man, here's where it really gets exciting. Man.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck. Tony Stewart did a great job. Some others got caught up in. Let's drive along with Tony Stewart here. See it develop right in front of him. He actually got into the back of the 20 as he checked up.
You know it's going to be bad right here when he comes up in front of traffic. Reed Sorensen makes the impact. Scott Speed got a piece of it also.
The car's actually going backwards when it starts to lift up and go over and begin to tumble.
Yeah, it's just being pushed, and as he kind of dug in a little bit and it was continued to get pushed there, that's what got it up and rolling.
And you hear you talk about how high the banks are here, and you see he just tumbling down that bank. There's so much height difference right there from the top of the bank down to the apron.
3 stories, the difference between the top and the bottom, 24-degree banks. Just side over side over side, a violent impact. And the good news that this new car that NASCAR brought on, 3 years ago, and the driver able to walk away and walk into the ambulance. Back at Dover under caution for the 3rd time today. Let's show you exactly what happened. Now look at the right side of your screen, the 55 car coming into your screen there, right front tire.
And that's a hard hit by Michael Waltrip. That'll take your breath.
He said he's just been too tight on the last stop. It went up on the track bar, made an air pressure adjustment, and it didn't help. And the 18 hit the wall again, guys. He has been fighting no grip all day.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the wall again, and the caution will come out.
Oh, man, he's hitting it again.
Easy, bud. Easy, easy. Caution's out. Inside here.
Like the same thing as the last time. Like the right front went down.
Inside you here. And inside. Clear low, caution's out, Easy, bud, easy, caution's out. Inside here.
Under caution once again here at Dover, Delaware. There's a 12 car that has come into contact with the wall, just body slammed the right side of that car, David Stremme.
See, he'd been running at Highland, but his car got loose. You can see chase it up there. Pretty hard hit. Probably pretty good bit of damage. See him working on the right front.
Race car came on the pit road, and the crew was able to make the repairs in the front stretch.
Got a big crash here on the front stretch.
Yeah, the 78 lost it. Regan Smith coming out of turn 4. Slid down and was hit, and then Elliott Sadler and
see a couple of cars that were involved in that first accident were involved in this one. They fixed their cars in the garage, came back out.
78 got loose coming out of turn 4 here. So he corrects it. He's going to get hit by David Stremme. As you can see, he's hit a few other things throughout the day with his car.
Now from Kyle Busch's onboard camera.
Right in front of you, trying with the top. You want the top. There we go.
Now let's see what Elliott Sadler saw.
Down low.
Yeah, he kind of got forced down there. The car came on the outside of him, and Elliott couldn't turn to the couldn't stay up top.
It looked like John Andretti didn't see this happening in front of those cars, and he was full speed around them, kind of forced Elliott down.
I think he was running 7th when he came into the pits, and he's back to 8th.
No, they got a caution. Sam Hornish in the wall.
Just what you were talking about, Andy.
Get it going, Sam. Leader's exit 2. You can get it spun around there. Exit 2.
Looks like he may have just spun this car by himself. He's trying to get a run on this 00 of Ruderman. Yep.
Yeah, he may have got the left front down on the apron there. That will really loosen your car up right at that point in time. You want to keep it down there as much as you can, but it's kind of unloads the car. Let's see if we can see right here. It's hard to tell, but that seen that happen quite a few times.
Now, if Jimmy Johnson does decide to pit right here, it'll be an opportunity for somebody in that group to stay out, or even more than a few to stay out and make it very difficult on Jimmy. Maybe try to steal this win. It's a very difficult decision now for Chad Canals.